Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high, cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold on, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up weekdays. Catch us live somebody, let's go.
Good evening, everybody. Good morning and good afternoon, and welcome to the Pascal Show. Hope you guys are all enjoying your Monday. Yeah, it's Monday, and it's the week of the holidays if you celebrate that stuff. I mean, I'm sure we're all celebrating some semblance of the holidays right now. But yeah, y'all, we got some information here that I found very interesting, and it's revolving around this the Idaho 4. Okay, the 4 students whose lives were taken just a few steps off of the University of Idaho's campus. And of course, we've been looking at we've been talking about this for a while now, where we've obviously ventured into a whole month into this case, and the case is still wide open. People are still trying to figure out what the hell happened here, what went down here, and all of that. But there's been some new stuff that's been popping off just recently that I'm obviously, I got some questions. I'm wondering if this is the real deal, Holyfield, or if this is just wrong, just a coincidence. I don't know. We're going to talk about that very, very soon. And I think I will be pulling out the phone to have conversations with you guys in a little bit, because yesterday we had some really great conversations. I'm not saying to call right now. I will let you know when to call, so don't even call right now. But I might be pulling out the phone lines and having a conversation with y'all, chopping it up with you guys, with your thoughts, theories, concerns, stories about dogs, whatever it is, but it has to pertain to this particular situation. All right. So I probably will be pulling up the phone to have conversations with you guys about this as well. So we got to get into some things. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to chop up about. But one thing I wanted to say really, really quick, all right, is that if you guys are interested, if you want to win $100, like I've said before on many other shows before, if you want to have an opportunity to win 100 smackers, please go and download. Literally, I'm doing a giveaway, $100 giveaway. The simplest thing you got to do is, it's pinned to the chat right now. All you got to do is go over there, click on that link, go and download this app called Swagit app. Okay? It's a brand new social media platform where you are going to get nothing but exclusive content from me, from yours truly. All right? You go over there, you're not going to get this content from TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, nowhere else except this app. But one of the cool things about this is, one, the app is absolutely on the free 9s and 9s. So if there's any concerns about not making any, like having to spend some money, spending that moolah, nah, it's not. Don't worry about it. The app is free. Okay? And using the app is absolutely free. Okay? 3 simple things. Okay? 1, you got to go and download the app. All right? Number 2, and again, the app is free. Number 2, you got to follow me, the Pascal Show, one word. All right? And then number 3, the most simplest thing in the world, after you've downloaded the free app and followed me, the Pascal Show, on that app, you gotta go and you gotta find one of my videos and you gotta comment on one of my videos. Okay? Just comment on my videos. That's all I ask. All right? So that you can be fully ingrained in the possibility of winning 100 smackers. That's it. Simple as hell. Okay? So if you want to go and do that, please, it's in the description box. It's at the top of the description box down below, and it's pinned to the family chat right now as we speak. So go over there, download Swagit app, follow me, and get a chance to win $100. Piece of cake. Okay? Piece of cake. Okay? So go do that right now. All right? While we get into some things. Now, Some other things, simple stuff. Hit that like button down below. Hit it, crush it, make it scream out your name. All right, send it past 400 likes as I see a bunch of y'all starting to file in. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button, baby. Okay? Be greatly appreciated and be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. All right? Okay, let's get into some things. All right? We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot going on. Obviously, there's been a lot of questions, a lot of speculations. In fact, this is the thing. Man, I wish I downloaded this bad boy, but I didn't, okay? Your boy's been busy today, all right? But yesterday, like late last night, I saw something. I was like, okay, I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to talk about it this morning, right? But then there was some new breaking news about the AHJD situation. We closed that book, slammed it shut, okay? It's a wrap on that, right? So we talked about that because that was breaking news, and I figured you guys wanted to see the end of that road, right? End of that story. Now, I said, okay, as soon as I get back from my meetings and my busy day, I'm going to make sure I get this video up and uploaded because I'm going to talk to you guys about the Idaho 4, about this situation, and this video that recently came out. Now, this video that came out was body cam footage of a noise complaint from back in September, okay? Now, maybe you guys have seen it, maybe you don't know about it, but there was some noise complaint about a party that was going on in that house where Kaylee, Xana, Madison, and Ethan all lost their lives of just about 2 months later, maybe less than 2 months later. But there was body cam footage of this party. Real talk. Loud, bunch of people in there. Everyone's rocking it out, so on and so forth, allegedly. But what's interesting, okay? But what's really interesting about this is that nobody was there. None of the people that actually lived in that building, in that house, were there. But the whole place was rocking. Everybody was in there drinking, having a good old time, baby. And for some odd reason, none of the people that lived in that house were actually there. They were at a house down the street at another party with a whole bunch of randoms, or as AH likes to say, randos. Whole bunch of randos all up in their crib. Now, I don't know what it tells you, okay? I don't know what that tells you, okay? But that does say quite a bit, okay? Now, the thing is that what's crazy is that video's gone. With all the details, that video is gone now. And I'm wondering, where the hell is it? Why was it taken down? Why does it not exist anymore? And I'm hoping to God somebody out here in these streets got a copy, because I wasn't officially fully done watching the whole video. It's a lengthy video, the body cam footage. It's a lengthy video. I hadn't even finished watching the video. I was like, dag nab, where it at? I had it right here. I saved it. I even emailed it to myself just to make sure that I didn't lose it, because it was a good piece of information. It was a good video. And now that mug be gone. So Ashley Oakes said, yes, lots of people have it. If they do, Ashley, please send it my way, because I really do want to watch that with all y'all as a family. Okay? I would like to see that, because I want to watch it with all y'all. Real talk. Okay? But I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to get a copy. Okay? And then also it makes me concerned. Are we allowed to watch it on live? Are we allowed to watch it together or no? Okay? And if Gisela does have it, I'll shoot her a text. Okay? I'll shoot her a message and say what up, doe. Okay? And shout out to all you Grizzlies in the chat right now too. I do appreciate you guys being here and spending your time with little old me. Okay. But there's been some new information here. All right, that has come out. Apparently, this came out yesterday, but we got some more information here, and I found this very interesting. All right. Oh, Suzanne, thank you. I'll take a look at that. I'm not going to watch it right now tonight, but we will watch it tomorrow morning. I guarantee you that. Okay, we will watch it together as a family, as long as there's no issues with playing it. I don't understand why that video was taken down. I'm still wondering why, and I don't want my stuff getting in trouble. You feel me? Okay, but I promise you, if everything's a green light, we will watch it as a family. Okay. Hold on, I see somebody else just say something. Z just said something. Z. Sorry, people are coming in and chatting. Thank you so much for the chats. Keep them coming. I'm going to read as many as I can too, because what we're talking about here is very small. It's not a huge thing. It's a huge thing if it's true, but it's not like we have a whole bunch of videos and articles and all that stuff. And also, this is the reason why I'm going to be opening up the phone lines to hear your thoughts on everything too. So, Truth and Transparency has the original video. Okay, I'm going to have to look and see about Truth and Transparency if they actually have the full original video, because I want to see that as well. Like I said, wasn't finished watching the whole doggone thing. I had to stop because I had other things going on today. Went back to it, gone. I was like, what? What? How is this gone? What the hell? Okay. Dandy Lioness, thank you. Love you too. Okay. I love y'all back. Real talk. All right. But again, this is very interesting. Nerd Report, what's up, man? How you doing, my brother? Thank you so much for hopping in and checking out the show today. And everyone say hello to Nerd Report. All right. It's been a while since you guys have come through and checked out the show in a while. So I'm glad to see a member of the Popcorn Planet coming through and saying, what's up? What's up, man? Anyway, so we got some more information here. We got something here that could be a nothing burger. Like we talked about the whole, what did you say to Adam? You know what I'm saying? That whole video, that whole security camera thing that we saw, we looked at it. We wondered, is it the real deal Holyfield or is it just a bunch of malarkey, right? We still don't really know. As far as Adam goes, I think Adam's an innocent. I think he's just a guy who's a part of this situation and is now just coming in. His name is just getting thrown in because they were talking about him on the walk back home. Now, there are a lot of speculations revolving around that. And let me show you guys the still of that again, just so we can go down a little trip down memory lane. Okay. Now over to the left of your screen, you can see that is the screenshot from which Kaylee asked Maddie, what did he say to Adam? And then Maddie said, I told him everything. And that could mean so many different things. Let me say that one more time. Okay. That could mean so many different things, y'all. That could mean, I told him the recipe to my bean casserole, or I told him that you have a huge crush on him. It could mean anything, right? But I feel like whatever Maddie did say to Adam may have given the reason why Kaylee and Maddie were calling Jack so much that night, on that fateful night. That's my theory, okay? Now let's get into the Elantra, shall we? Now they said, hey, 5-0 came out and said, hey, we are looking for an Elantra that looks kind of like this, a 2011 to 2013 Elantra, all right? And sure, we all saw that. We're looking at this Elantra going, okay, could this be what we're looking for? Could it very well be the hint or the clue that we need to get closer to the truth, closer to finding out what the hell happened to these 4 young college students? right? We've all been waiting to hear something. Well, just recently, I mean, it was just yesterday, but I guess it's starting to make waves now. They found an Elantra, but not nowhere near the scene of the crime. But let's take a look at this, shall we? Blam. All right. This is in Eugene, Oregon. Okay. So Eugene PD released a statement on crashed white Hyundai Elantra and, of course, and the Moscow, Idaho unalivings. So they say right here, and I'm going to blow this up so you guys can see it a little bit better. They like to write things in small print out here in Eugene, apparently. But it says a crashed white Hyundai Elantra sits on Seneca Road near West 7th. This vehicle is the same make and model as the vehicle of interest in Moscow, Idaho. All right, in the Moscow, Idaho unalivings. Many people in the community have wondered if this crashed vehicle could be related to the Moscow, Idaho unalivings. Of course, I got to use these code words, y'all. We reached out to the Eugene Police Department to get a statement about this vehicle. Here's what the police are saying. This is from Eugene PD. We are aware of it and have sent the vehicle information to Moscow, Idaho. We will refer everybody to call Moscow, Idaho police for any additional information. Now, this is it. That is it. And there's comments from people who are just looking at this and going, of course, there's a lot of people going into speculation land and all that. There is a crashed Hyundai within the same year that they're looking for. 2011 to 2013. It's a Hyundai. It's an Elantra. And it's white. So, my question to you guys is this the car that they're looking for? Okay? I even took a screenshot of it so we can all take a bigger look at it. I know this is very archaic and very messy, but you see, okay? See right there, that is very much the same screenshot of what I just showed you guys from their statement, okay? From Eugene PD's statement, okay? Now, I will ask, because I got to be that guy, because I'm an inquisitive mother lover, okay? When you see that, you see a car, they're looking for it's a specific car, but it isn't at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Now that you see that, and I'm going to pull this up in a smaller screen, as you can see right there, to the right of the screen, you tell me. Could this very well be the car that they are looking for? Or could this just be a random coinky dink? Yeah, I said coinky dink. I'm gonna let it. You know what? I don't know if I can do this. Let me see if I can pull up a poll here. Let's do the poll. Okay, we haven't done a poll in a little bit, a few days. So let's do one. That they are looking for. Hell yeah. Oh no. Boom. Okay, so I have it right now pinned to the top, or it's at the top of the chat right now. The question I have here is, do you think this is the Elantra that they are looking for? Oui or no? See or no? Yes or no? Or hell yeah, hell no? It's right there. Go ahead and vote away because I know this is going to be split. I already feel it in my plums right now. This is going to be 50-50. It's somewhere around that. But I'm going to let it rock. I'm going to let it percolate, okay? I'm going to let that marinate. You guys think about it. Before you go all the way in and you start going, just let it be what it is, okay? We are going to be going into the Facebook group and looking at that as well, okay? But it is kind of weird. I have to say it. Somebody just said, KT just said, yep, I have a feeling it is. I do feel a little bit in my bones, like a tiny bit, like a little bit, but at the same time, okay. Let me just pull this up again. So I know Sandwich is like, no. She said, nah. Well, let me tell you this really quick, okay? And I appreciate all you guys putting in your 2 cents, okay? Because again, this is just from a site, right? Let me show you guys again. Now they are talking about this, and let me tell you this too. No one was by the car. No one walked up and said, "Yes, that's my car." I didn't see that black ice, and I slipped, and we slipped, and we ran into the telephone pole. I keep telling myself I got to keep my eyes open for that black ice. No, person was not there. Also, just something else. At least in these photos, and from what I'm understanding right now, no plates either. No plates. Crashed car. No one's around to say, yep, that be my car. I call her Bertha. She's reliable. Nope. Nobody there. No license plates. Just saying. Just saying. Okay? Just saying. Now, here's another thing. Somebody's asking about the VIN number. We're going to get into that. Leah Yamazaki, thank you so much for the comment. Yeah, we're going to be looking into that. Allegedly, some people did the VIN number. I don't know how they got the VIN number, but hey, we're going to go with it. We're going to roll with the punches. Okay? But like I said, they have not yet come up and said, hey, this is what it is, so on and so forth. They haven't. 5-0 has not confirmed nor denied anything yet. They are still working on this. Okay? They are still working on this information. They are still working on it. Okay? So I just want to let you know about all of that too. Okay? Just to make that incredibly, incredibly clear. Okay? Now, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm reading some of y'all's comments and everything. Thank you so much. Okay. So Peaceful said stolen. Good questione. Because if it was stolen, wouldn't it already be reported? We talked about this last night as well. Okay? We did talk about this last night. Wait a second. Is Gizla in the chat right now? Am I on crack or is she in the chat? Is Grizzly True Crime in the chat? That's the question. Mercedes Rivera, thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so, so very much. Thank you so, so very much. I appreciate it. Boom, boom, boom. But, so I'm just reading all your, I don't know. I don't think she's in here, guys. I just see a whole bunch of people going, oh, Gizla. I'm like, is she really here? Is she really in here? All right. So, if she is, I'm sure she'll say what's up, but I have yet to see anything in here. All right. So, moving on. And we talked about this yesterday, just repeating it again. If this was stolen, this would have been reported, right? Still would have been reported. Again, car crashed. No one's there to claim it. License plates have been removed. VIN number, we're going to get into in just a minute, okay? Nerd Report, thank you so much for the 5. Hey, everyone, please support the Pascal Show for making these great streams for us. Thank you. I appreciate it, Okay, thank you so very much. I do appreciate it. Oh, hey, what's up, Gizla? How you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so much for hopping on. If you got time to hop on and say hello on a live, by all means. But if you're napping, I understand. All right. You've been working hard out here in these streets as well. Working hard. All right. But anyway, but let me know if you're down. I'll send a link. No big deal. I know you've been diligently covering this craziness as well. Now, all right, let's get into this, okay? Again, we got to jump into this. We got to dive into this chat, okay? In the group chat. Let me just say that really quick. All right? We kind of have to get in there. Okay? And there's a lot of crazy stuff in here. So you got to take things with a grain of salt. I'm going to say that right now. Okay? Because some of these things have gone way off the deep end, but I wanted to share this with you guys. Okay? Here it is. This is in here, Eugene, Oregon. A crashed white Hyundai Elantra sits on Seneca Road near West 7th. This vehicle is the same make and model as the vehicle of interest in Moscow. All right? Many people in the community have wondered if this crashed vehicle could be related to the same incident. Okay. Now we already just clicked on this. I just showed it. Let me show it to you again. Okay. But I want to go down into the comments because the comments are actually very interesting here as well. Okay. And okay, good. She's confirming too. See, Gizla, she's the brainchild right now. She's like within this whole thing right now. She Einstein. So if she's sitting here going, well, this is very interesting indeed, then I ain't on crack. Thank you, Gizla. I appreciate that you approved this message. Moving on. Anyway, they said we have confirmed the car in Eugene had Colorado plates on it. Okay, that's part number one. Okay, it had Colorado plates. Now, one of the things that I also understand, let me just point this out too, is that apparently, Madison, if I'm correct, is from Eugene, Oregon. I think if I'm correct, it's one of the girls is not Kaylee, but if I'm correct, she's originally from Oregon as well, which is wild to me as well. So this car came up here, okay, and then crashed the car. But it has Colorado plates. So that also says a lot on how far this car could have gone. So I am right. So I'm just reading you guys some things, some of your stuff. Okay. Oh man, do you have time to hop on, Gizla? You just dropping some serious ish. If you got time, give me a thumbs up. Love to have you on. But that's news. That's news to me as well. So the landlord is from Colorado, but it's not like they're, you know what I'm saying? It's not like they're looking at the landlord as a bad guy, right? Of course, I'm sure the landlord's been cleared as well. I mean, I have my theories already. Jojo said, yes, she is Pascal, promise. So, okay. Thank you for confirming that as well, Jojo. All right. Real quick. Vocalist Pink, thank you so much. 44, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. I really do appreciate it. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. I'm reading your comments here, guys. The whole thing is sus. The whole situation is sus, y'all. The whole thing is sus. But like I said, she can't. Unfortunately, she can't. Maybe another time. But anyway, moving back into the chat here, into this forum, okay? Which you can find some really crazy ish in here, y'all. I'm going to be really real. And then you can find some stuff that makes you, things that make you go, okay? So here it is. If this ends up being the car, people in Moscow, PD need to be fired. That's just somebody's opinion. Vehicle is being towed now by EPD to be kept safe, obviously, because they're going to have to check things. And then somebody said here, trunk needs to be checked. I couldn't agree more. They should be checking the hell out of that trunk right now. You see what I'm saying? Now, somebody was able to get this information. This car was registered and titled on September 8th, 2022 in Colorado. So then somebody said, you're saying this car this is the VIN number of the car found in Eugene. This person responded back, yes. Then this person responded back saying, thank you. Okay. So here is, I don't know how we can read that screen, but says right here, and I wish that we could see something like name, etc. But it's a 2013 Hyundai. It's an Elantra. Let's see where else. And then of course it's got all the stats and all the all the stats and stuff that is on the car. Then it says title information in September 8th, and it's very, very crappy, fuzzy writing here, but it says September 8th, 2022. This was bought in Colorado. Like, what the hell? And then, of course, this particular car, like, I guess somebody else owned it in 2018. They bought it in October 4th, 2018. It looks like it's 2018 on here. I could be wrong. All right. It's hard to read with the screenshot this woman left on Facebook. But then somebody else bought it in September of 2022 of this year in Colorado, drove it all the way out to Eugene, Oregon, or took a little pit stop, a little stay in Idaho, Moscow. Or Moscow, Idaho, I'm sorry. Like I said, it's very, very interesting here, y'all. I know that a white 4-door car is very typical, right? But then when you see a car that is smashed on the side of the road and it matches the exact make, model, color of what they're looking for, how much of this is a coinky dink and how much of this is actually real? Like, and actually could be the car that they're looking for. Could this be the smoking gun that they're looking for? Because it's very random that a white 2013 Hyundai Elantra just smashes up on the side of the road and the owner is nowhere to be found. Where's the owner? Where's the owner of this vehicle? I'm going to keep saying that over and over and over again. And and also I want to say this though too, because I got to point this out, and I'm going to go to your super chats here in just a second, and I appreciate all your support, but I just want to say, I told you. If this is true, then I told you, mother lovers. I told you. I said this was going to be a car that was either stolen or it's going to be discarded somewhere on a Dollar General parking lot, or you're going to find it on the side of the road, or it's going to be in a ditch or in a pond or a lake. That's where you're going to find it. Or it's going to be just engulfed in flames. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on fire like that. Okay? I called it. And if this is true, and if this is the car, I just wanted to say, I told you so if I'm right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's get into these super chats. Misty Fisher, thank you so much for the 10. I really do appreciate it. She says, I live in Arizona. This car could be a snowbirds. Folks who spend the winter and their second home for the winter. Huh. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. And they don't know someone stole their car. That could very well be it too. Absolutely. This could be a car that was sitting out there in the front, chilling in the cut, but it's their vacation car. You know what I'm saying? They only drive it 15 times out of the even maybe not even that out of the year, but it's their vacation car, or it's their car that they use when they're on when they come in to be in that area. That could very well be it too, right? And maybe somebody doesn't know that their Hyundai Elantra 2013 white 4-door is gone. They may not know. That could very well be it. Now, I know that Steve GonCalves said something along the lines of, hey, that it may have been borrowed. Now, no disrespect to Steve, but wouldn't the person who borrowed their Hyundai Elantra start squawking by now? I mean, after they came out with the information, 4-door, white, 2011 to 2013 Hyundai Elantra. Not a Sonata, not a Frank Sinatra, but an Elantra. You don't think that the person that borrowed it to them would come up and be like, yeah, I gave it to my friend and it wasn't me? They'd say it with the quickness, right? How would they forget? Oh, yeah, I gave it to my friend. Yeah. Whoa, totally forgot. Just saying. On one of the biggest crime mysteries murder mysteries that we've seen in a very long time. Okay? Very long time. I just feel somebody would, if you borrowed it, you'd be speaking. You would have been spoke. You feel me? Moving on. Jeff H. Damn. Thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate it. I cleaned up the audio on the I Told Adam Everything video clip. Can I email it to you, Pascal? I can tell you what I think I hear him saying. Yes, email it to me, please. info@thepascalshow.com. Please, info@thepascalshow.com. Okay? Please and thank you. Go and do that right now. Send it to me, and we can watch it as a family. That would be great. Okay? And while I'm on this little pit stop, all right, please do me a favor, guys. If you haven't done that yet, hit that like button down below. All right? Hit it, crush it, make it scream out your doggone name. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button. All right? You know your boy's working hard out here in these streets. I talk about everything from pop culture, politics, true crime, controversy, celebrity interviews as well. Okay? And you name it, all right here on this channel. So please go crush it, be a part of the family. And if you feel like you want to do an extra step further, hit that join button down below. You can support the channel by doing that as well. Become a family member. It'd be great to have you part of that. We're a roller coaster ride, but we're one hell of a ride. So hit that join button as well. Anyway, okay? More super chats. Winter Blue, thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate it. Yee. Okay. How did my true crime brain not think of the landlord? Okay. All right. Has that already been debunked? Now, that's a very good question. See, this is a question I'd be asking Gisela if she was on here with us right now, but she's in her PJs. She's in her jammies right now, but I'm just playing. But that is something I'm very interested in as well. Okay. It's very interesting. I would want to know, right? I would want to know if the landlord has been released. But then again, it's going like, okay, first and foremost, the next question I would be asking is, actually, before I even ask, has he been released? I'd be going, where that landlord at though? Have they been in the area this entire time, or they just disappeared too? And then if that was the case, then I would be wondering, why aren't they being looked at like a mug? That's just what I would be saying in my own head. Okay? Let's be straight funky. Okay? I got a couple more super chats here really quick. Jeff H, thank you so much again for the 5. I think the wrecked Elantra pics could have been photographed years ago. Interesting. Now, if these were photographed years ago, then why would they say that that Eugene PD is looking into it and they have sent it over to they sent the information over to Moscow PD, so on and so forth. So if it was photographed years ago, this wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't. So hopefully this isn't fake news. That's what I'm hoping it's not. Okay? But that seems weird. Like I said, if the landlord has anything to do with this, this would clearly make everyone rear their weary little heads over to the landlord and go, where's the landlord right now? Somebody needs to be knocking on the landlord's front door right now. Then the other question I have to ask is, when was this car smashed up on the side of the road? Because it's very random that this car is smashed up on the side of the road and has been abandoned. Again, it's been abandoned. And from what we know right now, no plates on the mug. 0. We just know it's from Colorado, where it was bought. That's all we know right now. Like I said, lots of questions. Lots of questions. I'm looking at the poll right now that I put up at the top, that's pinned at the top of the chat right now. And I see y'all. I mean, I'm not closing it yet, but I appreciate all y'all for being in here and being a part of this. And so keep voting. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think this Elantra do you think this is the Elantra that they are looking for? Hell yeah or nah? Okay? Plain and simple. All right? But it is very strange. This whole situation. Let me get some more super chats. Rebecca Kendler, thank you so much for the $20 super sticker. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so very much. And Barbara C, holy cow! Wow. Thank you, Barbara C, for the 300. What? 300? Am I wait, hold on. Yeah, no, my contacts are good. That's $300. Wow. Hey. That is the highest I've ever gotten on this show. And I mean money-wise. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much for your support. Holy crap. Merry Christmas to all you. And to all you, a good night. Thank you so much. She said, OMG, I hope this is the break to bring these young people justice. I've been questioning whether they've cleared the landlord. You're saying it again. You're repeating the same thing too. Can't wait for DNA from car. Should be tons. Absolutely. Because I was expecting, Barbara, I'm just going to repeat it because you just made me feel so good with this 300. So I'm going to repeat it again because this makes me feel so jovial. See, I said that we were going to find this car. If it's this car, we were going to find the car on the side of the road. Maybe burnt. I'm surprised that this car isn't on fire, okay, or hasn't been singed because it was engulfed in flames. I am very surprised in that. If this is the car, which I'm starting to feel like it could very well be. Yes, there's DNA all over that mug. Oh, most definitely. And I hope they comb the hell out of that mother lover. That's what I'm hoping for. Again, Barbara, Hamburger, thank you so much for the 300 super chat. Wow. I have never seen that in my life. Thank you so very, very much. All right. Give Barbara C a whole bunch of purple heart emojis in the chat. That really does mean a lot. That was one hell of a Christmas gift. Thank you so very much. Sarah Crockett, welcome to the family membership. I really do appreciate you coming in and being a part of the chaos that is the Pascal Show family membership. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Hold on, I'm getting some more of these super chats. Thank you so much. Winter Blue, again, thank you so much to the 5. HVAC was checked after or maybe for blood splatter, but also with, I guess, to the landlord, were there hidden cameras possibly? Oh, damn. I don't know about all of that. I don't know about all of that. And that's a good question as well. I don't know about that. Now, that would be interesting if there was some creepazoid action going on. But from what I see and for what I'm gathering right now, I could have sworn that they haven't even looked in the general direction of the landlord. I will say that. But then again, I keep saying, where is the landlord right now? If the landlord is nowhere to be found right now, then that might be a reason to be much more inquisitive with this landlord. That's what I'll say. Okay? That's what I'll personally say. But I also do remember something along the lines of Brian Enton saying something about the landlord was getting kind of annoyed. Like, I guess the landlord, I don't remember where the landlord lives, but he said something about, and I don't know if that was the same landlord. I don't know if it was the landlord for this particular house or if it was a landlord of another facility. But he said something about the landlord being upset, being annoyed with so much media and frenzy going on around the area. That could, and if my memory serves me right, that could have been the landlord of a building next door, or it could have been the landlord of this building. I do not know. But it is something that we should be asking right now. Where's the landlord? Period. And then also, too, does the landlord own a Hyundai Elantra between 2011 and 2013 that happens to be white? That's what I'd be asking too right now. Absolutely. Dustin B, what's up? Thank you so much for the 5. In 2021, there was a situation very similar to the Moscow unalivings in Salem, Oregon, just about an hour from Eugene. Very strange coincidence. And it was unsolved, Dustin? That's what I would ask. Is this situation that happened in Salem, Oregon, is it also unsolved? Is it still a mystery as well? That's what I'd like to know as well, because that's very interesting. The Chicanique keeps, hopefully I'm saying that right, landlord has 40-year-old son who collected rents. Interesting. I don't want to point fingers in the wrong direction, y'all. So I'm just saying they should be asking questions. People better be all up inquisitive and up in this mother lover. That's all I'm saying. Inquisitive as hell. Jeff H., thank you so much for the 2. Is Lane County Mugshots a legal website? That's a very good question, too. I do not know. We're going to have to look into that. I'll circle back on that. Hold on. I'm going. I know you guys have a couple of super chats, and I'm going to be opening up the phone lines here in just a minute. Hold on. All smiles, no frowns. Thank you so much for the 100. Wow. This is a great stream today. Wow. Holy crap. Thank you. Wow. Unexpected still. A penny to 300. It is unexpected. Thank you so much. Love your content too, Pascal. I watch from the shadows. And I'm a subby. Keep up the good work. Happy holidays. All smiles, no frowns. Happy holidays to you as well. Thank you so much for the 100. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Without you guys' support, I would just be here talking to a wall with lights blasting in my eyes. I'm gonna be real. I know that sounds goofy, but that's true. That's real talk. So without you guys, I'd be bored. Talking to nothing. Okay. So I appreciate all y'all so much for your support. You guys are incredible. Winter Blue, thank you so much for 5. You are the first person I've heard bring up the landlord, and I've been following all of this. You're brilliant. Yes. Well, it was from everybody here. Okay. I'm just going to be real. It was everybody. We talked about, somebody brought it up in the conversation in the chat. Okay. And then we just kind of jumped on it and started going. Now, we don't know everything for sure, but I do appreciate you calling me brilliant. I'll take the credit. Sure, why not? I'm totally kidding. Okay, we all did this together as a family. All right, we got some really great minds in this room, chopping it up and talking about this as a family. Okay, without that, we would not be having this conversation. And again, this could be a dead end. Let me just repeat that. This could very well be nothing. And then again, it could be everything. I have my fingers crossed that it is something. Okay? I really, really hope that's true. Sorry, I'm reading some of y'all's like just chat and scrubbing through. E Moore, thank you so much for the 10 super sticker. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And I think I'm caught. Ooh, wait, what? Nope, I'm not. Maureen Guchard. Hopefully I'm saying that Guchard, maybe. Thank you so much for the $10 super sticker. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you so very, very much as well. Okay. And yes, Grizzly True Crime did also bring it up as well. SMJ, I got to give that credit as well. I'm just here bouncing off the conversation. Okay. So very interesting though. Very, very interesting. Let's see. Wolf Goddess. Sorry. Thank you so much for the comment. Wolf Goddess 7 said landlord's son could have been rejected or spoken down to by one or more of the girls, maybe. But then again, this is now where we could be going off the rails here. Okay, and no disrespect to anybody. Okay, but I don't want to go too off the rails because we don't have everything as of yet. All we know is that we have this car, which may or may not be the car. We now know through all you guys talking, all right, and other true crimers in the chats as well, talking about the landlord being from Colorado. One of the things that we can do, or one of the things that could help as a process of elimination for 5-0, is if they know this landlord actually owns an Elantra white 2011 to 2013 car. Now, if that's the case, process of elimination, right? Or if their son, if the landlord's 40-year-old son actually owns, you know what I'm saying? Then the next question would be, is where are they at? Where were they on when this car was found? How long have they kicked rocks for? And why have they been gone? That's the next thing. Then also, too, Kane just said, what's the motive, homie? What's the motive, homie? I'd like to know what the motive is, too. What happened? Right? Could one of them, I don't know, could the son may have made romantic advances at one of the girls and got rejected terribly, embarrassed, right? That could be it too. Or we could be back at ground zero with nothing. And this person who crashed this car could have taken this car, unbeknownst to somebody, did this unthinkable thing, drove off, because you got to remember, it's been 30 days, well over 30 days. 30. Let me just say that. Plenty of time to drive. Plenty of time to kick rocks. Get out here in these wilderness streets. Real quick, real talk. Realize that, okay, got to get rid of this car as quickly as I can, because now they're really looking. They're hunkering down on this ride. Shoot. Smash the car, which makes no sense to me at all. Why not just gingerly pull it over to the shoulder of a road, get out, put the keys on the front wheel of the car, and just run? Why crash the car? It seems very strange to me. Very strange. Unless this person thought that, oh, by me crashing this car into a pole, maybe it will just go up in flames. Like it's like some type of movie. You know what I'm saying? Like some action flick. But no, it didn't go up in flames. In reality, you're in Eugene, Oregon, for crying out loud. Nothing goes up in flames over there. Right? I'm just kidding. But again, this could be nothing, and this could be everything. Okay? Latif said, bad driving in America, not strange. Nope, it's not. It's not. Shoot, I was just driving today, and I'm sitting there just getting upset with truck drivers that are just swerving all over the road. It's the most horrible time of the year when it comes to holiday driving. It's terrible. So, but still, with this, I don't understand why this happened. Okay? And yeah, fair. What you're saying is fair. All right? Roads were icy as F. And maybe you live out in Eugene. I don't know. But clearly it looks cold up there. Okay. And it is, a lot of places are getting hit with snow like crazy right now. And a lot of places, yeah, it's just getting cold out here, y'all. And winter is wintering. Okay. Winter is wintering. So again, go to that poll. I would love to see 1,000 votes in that poll. Again, we're almost there, okay? And of course, hit that like button down below. Do not forget to do that. Crush it. Make it scream out your name. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You know your boy's working hard out here in these streets, okay? But I'd love to see some votes, some more votes. What do you think? Do you think this Elantra is the Elantra or no? Is it the Elantra they're looking for or no? Let me know, okay? So, appreciate everybody's conversations and all that stuff. Latif said Elantra wasn't built for snow travel either. No, it's not. It's like a metal sled, okay? It's a sled on wheels, okay? All them front wheel driving cars, because I think that's a front wheel drive car. Man, they just sliding all over the mug, all right? Sliding all over this mug. But I want to go back to this, and then I'm going to open up the phone lines because I want to hear your thoughts on this as well. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. There's so many cars, so many of those cars around. Golly, glad I don't own one. Somebody else said mine is black. I have several times opened the wrong door and sat down, but that was a black Hyundai Elantra. Let's not forget there was a mask hanging on the mirror that screams DNA. That's good too. But there is also another video, a little video from a TikToker that I wanted to share with you guys as well. Hold on. Because I felt like this was interesting enough for us to take a gander at as well. Let's take a look at this. Okay? Let me know if you guys can hear it. By hitting the number 1. Let me know you guys can hear it. It's short. Just a heads up.
Someone from Eugene, Oregon found this Elantra just abandoned on the street. They did send it into the tip line, and I believe they are calling the police. And if you're wondering how far this is from Moscow, is about 8 hours away, and you're probably wondering why would the suspect drive 8 hours away? I am assuming so that no one would find it, and the license plate is off, but you could still find the owner's information by VIN number. If this is a suspect's car, I'm assuming they were probably trying to drive as far as they can, but they got in an accident, so they had no other choice but to leave the car and take the license plate. But I'm pretty sure you could find the information by VIN number, but let me know your guys' thoughts.
Okay. So this is what I'm going to say about this, okay? Really quick, guys. Yes, I agree. Clearly, this, to me, my theory is whoever did this, because again, I'm going to say it again because it feels so good, okay? Clearly, they ditched the car. Let me just say that again. They ditched the car. Why would you ditch your car? Why? If that's the only ride you got, you know, for a fact, you're standing right next to it, leaning up against it, playing your Candy Crush or whatever games you guys are playing nowadays, chilling, waiting for a AAA to show up or a tow truck, whatever it is. Roadside assistance. You're waiting for something. You're not just kicking rocks and leaving the car on the side of the road. So if this is connected to this or not, no matter what, this is sus as hell. No matter what, this is sus as hell. Either if this is connected to another case, right? Another crime that was committed or not, it is still sus as hell. It still makes you wonder what the F. Okay? Then it was abandoned on the side of the street, which I called. And I agree. Lori Clarkson just said, too much of a coincidence. Absolutely. I 110% agree with you on that. Okay. I got another super chat I'm going to get to. I promise you, Jeff H. I'll get to you in 1 second. Oh, and let me know if you sent the email because I want to make sure that, oh, you did. I got it. Let me download that ish real quick so we can watch that as a family as well because I'd love to hear your thoughts on that too. Okay. But this is very strange. All right. This person went and drove this car all the way out to Eugene, Oregon, as far as they could go, I guess, and then abandoned this on the street. Now, if you notice, as you see here, let me blow this up so you guys can see this. There is no license plates on the car. Zero. Again, zero. So explain that to me. Okay. Now, they said they did send it. They did send it to tip line, but I believe they are calling the police, of course. And if you're wondering how far this is from Moscow, it's about 8 hours away. Again, this is a weekend drive. This is a day drive. You know, this is a 2-day type of situation. You could take this car out here, crash it, jump into a car, drive your ass back home. Again, while they're sitting here, while Eugene PD is out here standing around the car going, well, yeah, that is the car, you know, scratching their heads and all that. That person is in another car driving probably back to Moscow if they are connected to this situation and still live in Moscow PD. In Moscow, Idaho. Think about it. They jumped into a car or something, called a friend, whatever, and then kick rocks, leaving this car behind, abandoned. 8 hours away, it's a drive, but it ain't that bad of a drive. You can be there and back to your home, wherever it is, if it is 8 hours away, in a day. It'll just be one big, long, sleepless day. Okay? One sleepless travel. But this other part, you're probably wondering, why did the suspect drive 8 hours away? Let's be real. They drove 8 hours away because they wanted to get this as far away from the situation as possible. I mean, the thing makes sense. I know, as much as we are looking at this and we're going, oh, we could speculate all day and we're pointing fingers at the wrong people and so on and such and such. Well, you're looking at this. It is the car. It is the make, the color within the years that they're looking for. And it's abandoned, and there are no plates on the car. It's screaming connection. Okay? Of course, you can find the VIN number, which we already talked about, and we did go into that as well. Assuming they were probably trying to drive as far away as they can. Okay, of course. But they got into an accident. Now, this is the part that I have to ask you guys about, all right? This is the part that don't make no damn sense. Why would they be driving the car and then, whoa, and then run into something? I'm just being real. How could they drive successfully? If this is the car, again, if this is the car, how could they drive successfully 8 hours away from Moscow and then suddenly they just lose control of the car? I'm telling you, at least in my personal opinion, I don't think this was an accident. I think they did this for a reason. If and only if this is the car. It would suck to find out if it's not the car, but I really do hope it is the car. But why would they suddenly get into an accident after 8 hours of driving? Mind you, this wasn't a few days after the unalivings. This was a whole month after. A whole month. So they had time. So this isn't like somebody who was lacking in sleep, was sleep deprived, and was just hurried and rushed trying to get the car out as soon as possible, right? We've been talking about this car, the search of this car, for a little bit now. They've had time. So how could they suddenly just smash up against a car or smash up against something, a pole, a wall, whatever they did, out of nowhere like it was an accident? To me, it's telling me something different. To me, I think it's staged. They planned to crash the car. That's what I think. I don't know why they decided to do that, but maybe, well, we got to remember, if this is the car and if it was driven by the monster, clearly this monster is already very destructive in the first place. At least that's the way I'm seeing it here. This seems very strange. Okay? Very, very strange. I will take a look at those things. I saw Justin, thank you so much for the comment. I'll take a look at that here in a second. Jeff H, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Just noticed passenger side window on wrecked Elantra is broken. Hadn't noticed it before. That's interesting too. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it might be. It could be a reflection. Let me show you guys this. It could be a reflection of like trees or something, or that is actually a broken window. Interesting. That could very well be it. Good detective work. Good eye, Jeff H. Good eye. Okay. But again, Hoblone just said, Pascal, please, haven't you heard of people on meth going berserk? I mean, I've heard people on meth going berserk, but it just seems so strange. Just seems so strange. Unless the person wanted to do this to get caught or to have this, to leave a breadcrumb. If this is a bad guy, we've all seen the movie Seven. Okay, if you're a fan of true crime, okay, if you are a follower of true crime, you know for a fact you've seen Seven, and that mother lover was leaving breadcrumbs all over the place too. Maybe he was trying to leave something for the 5-0. I don't know. Again, this could very well be it. This may not be it. We have to keep saying that. Leela, thank you so much for the 10. I appreciate it. Thanks for your show. I'm always looking forward to watching. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate your support. Thank you so very much. Okay? Really do appreciate it. Jeff H, again, thank you so much. Maybe Panda Express has a CCTV camera. You know, that's a very good question because there is in the other photo because we had enough of this. Hold on. Let me just show that to you guys again. Because in this, it is Panda Express right there in the back. If you don't see that, that's a very good question. I wonder if, but that's the thing though. Is this where the car crashed? Right? They could have towed it and left it there. Could have been pulled to the side of the road. I don't know. But again, we that's a good question to ask though. Doesn't hurt to ask that question. It really doesn't. Okay. Winter Blue, thank you so much for the 2. What's in the box? What's in the box? Yep, exactly. 7. Great movie. My Lord. What an amazing movie. It's just so tragic. It has to do with Kevin Spacey in it now. And I used to love Kevin Spacey, but now it's not so much anymore. It just sucks. Makeup Lover, exactly. Was this impounded? It could have been impounded, and then they took the photo of the car. That could very well be it, right? But I don't know. You know, we don't know that. We don't know that, right? But I appreciate everybody in here putting in their 2 cents and all that. Thank you so much. We got some photos, which I'm going to get into just a second. Let me see this here. I don't know if you know this. It's not common knowledge, but many car manufacturers have a line of vehicles that is a luxury line and a standard line. Hyundai is the same as Kia. Mazda is the same as Ford. This is from Totes McCool, by the way. Thank you so much for the email. Chevy and Nissan, Honda and Acura, Toyota and Lexus. That's true. They are made by the same manufacturers as their different lines, so they have minimal differences. I took a look at the Hyundai and came up with a comparison for its Kia counterpart. See attached picture. Also sent this to Gisela, and she used it in her video today. Actually, you know what? I appreciate you showing it to me. Let me pull this up so you guys can see this as well. Okay, let's take a gander at this. And it is true. The Totes McCool is absolutely right. You got Lexus and Toyota. You got all these different manufacturers that they have their luxury line, and then they have their economic line, I guess, which is very, very interesting. But let's take a look at this, right? Kia Forte, Hyundai Elantra, Kia Forte hatchback, Hyundai Elantra hatchback. That's very interesting. That is very, very interesting. But if you could see that, they do have similar elements, right? I feel like it's the same thing if like you look at a Toyota and a Lexus. There is a lot of similarities there as well, because they're being manufactured basically under the same roof in a way. It's pretty wild. But yeah, that's very interesting information. So I appreciate that, Totes McCool. Thank you so much for sharing that. Definitely something to look into. And then okay. So Charlotte sent me the video of the body cam footage. I am going to look at that. We're going to watch that tomorrow. We will watch that tomorrow morning. I promise you that. So I appreciate that. And then there's a bunch of things here. Hold on. You guys sent me, Justin Rodriguez sent me some stuff. So let me take a look at this. Yeah. Okay. So there was like wow. Okay. Let me grab this. Already did that. Then we got the Carfax. That's hilarious. Let me grab these Carfaxes. Did that part already. Okay, let me sorry guys. I got a couple things I want to pull up that I got from you guys, because, like I said, without you guys, there would be no show. So I appreciate the efforts and the focus. Nope. Hold on. So there's a photo here. Somebody was able to get the VIN number. So this is the reason why we were able to actually find out some more information about this. So take a look at this. This is literally a screenshot of a TikTok of someone actually showing the VIN number of this car, which is pretty damn wild if you ask me, right? Then, and I don't know if these are in actual numerical order. I'm just kind of pulling these up right now. So this might be a little messy, but this just got given to me. But this is they're showing us the Carfax. All right. So looks like in let's see, May 2019. This is the services it got. Vehicle was serviced, so on and so forth, in Colorado. Okay. And this is just one of them. Okay. This is just one of them. Like I said, I'm just pulling these up as I go here. All right. But then there's another one here. 2013 Hyundai Elantra GLS Limited. VIN number matching the one that was in the screenshot on the car. Let's continue. Now, this is interesting, y'all. And you guys, man, y'all some serious sleuths out here. Damn. Okay. But look, all right. So it was vehicle manufactured and shipped to original dealer. That was in June of 2017. Or sorry, 2013. I'm sorry. I'll just blow that up a little bit so you guys can see that. Okay. So then it was on the auto auction block in 2017. Had about a mileage of a little over 62,000 miles. Was sold in August of 2017. Then title issued or updated in Texas, El Paso, Texas, with mileage of 77,834. In October of 2018. That's crazy. But then it just shows then I guess it was serviced in Colorado in 2019 around February. So was it sold then? That's the question. If it was sold then, we know it was sold somewhere around that time, right? If I got that timeline right. Many, many questions. And CM Focus Productions, thank you so much for the 2. Yes, the car wreck was on Seneca and West 7th in Eugene, Oregon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. But it is very interesting how within the VIN number and all that, we can find out more information about the history of the car, right? What happened to the car, who bought the car, so on and so forth. Now, it could have been, somebody said, sounds like a rental car. Now, there's something very interesting here. It could have been a rental car, right? Originally, or at some point became a rental car, but then got thrown on the auction block because they can and they do sell rental cars after they feel like they've had enough of using that car. And then they can sell it to a buyer, to an actual owner. So if that's that is a possibility. Okay. That's a possibility too. It could have been a rental car for a while, then was sold, and then somebody bought it much cheaper Still high mileage, all that stuff, but took it, bought it for whatever, because it was cheap. It could be it too, just so you know. All right. But that's weird. And then, yep, it's all traceable, though. You're absolutely right, Dandy Linus. I feel William so much. Spatero, I feel you. So close. We're getting close. We're getting close. Anything's possible here. Like I said, any of this is possible. This whole thing is possible. But they do. Yep. Yes. Thank you, Jules, for Fly Guys. All right. Thank you. All right. Yes. They sell rentals after a couple years. Exactly. They upgrade their stuff. Right? They upgrade their stuff. Enterprise, all of them, Hertz, etc. They all do the same thing. They all upgrade their ish. Okay. So this could have been a thing where it was a rental car for a while and then it got thrown out into an auction block. Somebody bought it. They sold it to some lucky person or whatever, some maybe possible monster in Colorado. And then they did the unthinkable. That could be it too. Sunflower Soul 615. Thank you so much for the 5. This car has seen some ish, man. Real talk. Yeah, think about it. Think of if this is the car. And I'll keep saying that until I'm blue in the face. If this is the car. Okay. But it does really feel like it is. Tahiti, Arizona, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. I really do appreciate it. And I love hearing all your thoughts and all y'all. Super chats, super stickers, or just full-on conversation in the chat. I really do appreciate all your thoughts on this, okay? Yeah, there's, like I said, a lot of questions in this, okay? Now, let's see. I will get to that video that Jeff H took his time to cut out. I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate it. So we are going to look at that bad boy in just a few seconds, because I'm going to play that for you guys, because I know a lot of y'all are trying to see what maybe the conversation was being said beforehand, and a lot of us, and even myself, I'm wanting to know what the hell was being said beforehand. So Jeffrey said this in his email. Hey Pascal, what do you hear him saying prior to what did you say to Adam? This is what Jeff says. I hear something like, you're going to ditch those guys, followed by, and you're inside. Kaylee says, really? At the same time, he says, guys. And then he used a program to get rid of all the noise and white truck's engine. What do you hear? Okay. Oh, and then the full clip plays once, and then the part at the start of the video loops 5 times. So we're gonna take a look at this video. I do appreciate. Sorry, I got a bunch of things pulled up here, so I'm gonna get that out of the way so we can all see this video and listen to this. And this is from our brother. This is from our brother Jeff H, all the way from down under. All right. So we're going to play this really, really quick. Give me 2 seconds here. Just wanted to make sure I got the right thing up here. Yep. So we're going to play this. Let me know that you guys can hear this. Now, we all know the video. All right. But we're going to play it and see what he does. What? Hold on, guys. Let me try that again. Sorry. Okay, let's take a look at this. Ready? Let's take a gander. And do not forget to hit that like button down below. Crush it. Make it scream out your name. Do me that favor. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And of course, before we jump into this too, please, by all means, one way of helping and supporting this channel and supporting me is by going and checking out Swagit. I'm on a brand new app called Swagit. It is another social media platform. You get a chance to see some really cool exclusive content only there on Swagit. We got a huge $100 giveaway going on right now. Go. It's as simple as going and downloading Swagit, following me, The Pascal Show, one word. And of course, go check out my videos, comment on my videos and all that stuff so that you get instantly entered to win $100. We'll be talking about and obviously saying who the winner is at the top of this coming month. So please go over to Swagit app right now. It's free to download. Again, it is free to download. So go over there, download Swagit app, follow me, The Pascal Show, one word, get some exclusive content into your eyeballs that you're only going to get over there at Swagit app. Comment on there and get a chance to win $100. It's very easy. So go over there, do that for me. That would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, let's get into this bad boy. All right, let's see what Jeff cooked up for us. All right, hit the number one. Let me know you guys can hear it.
How did you say that? I told you.
It's very hard to hear because of the hissing, the high-pitched hissing noise. I will say that. It's very, very hard to hear. I don't know what he's saying there. But maybe Jeff H is able to hear something else in there. But the high-pitched noise is so high, it's hard to cut through that and actually hear what he is saying. Because I feel like he is saying something to them in the very beginning, but we don't hear it, right? But and if it is about ditching somebody, the question is, who's he talking about? Ditch who? Who he be ditching? Who are they planning to ditch, right? That's kind of the question I have right there. You know, you're going to ditch those guys. What guys are they ditching? Are they ditching? That's the question I have on that. But I do appreciate Jeff H for giving us that clip. But yeah, it's just very high pitched. The high pitched part needs to get cut out so that we can maybe hear a little bit more. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's very, very interesting. But I do feel that video obviously is out to specifically exonerate. I think it's out to specifically exonerate Jack S. That's what I think. Initially, they're trying to exonerate him and let people get off on his trail. That's what I think. Okay. But let us get this bad boy cracking. Okay. We are going to be opening up the phone lines because I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Let me just say this really, really quick. Oh, one thing I do want to say, I forgot to say this. With the Swagit app, there is a link in the description box down below. And if you were interested in downloading, like I said, downloading it is absolutely 110% free, and you get a chance for winning $100. Let me just say that one more time. So the link to download the app is in the description box down below. And then, of course, I also pinned it to the top of this chat. So if you go to the chat right now and download it right now, you can go and click on it, okay? I didn't say the phone lines were open yet. Okay? Phone lines were not open yet, but just wanted to let you guys know. All right. Jeff H., really quick, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I heard you're going to ditch those guys and you're inside, but I can only make out as it looped and I stepped away from my computer. Okay. So then when you guys are listening to it, take some time. When you play this in the, when you do when you when you play this over later on in your replay, if you miss me that much and you want to hear it one more time, go back, listen to it again, and maybe you'll hear a little bit of something there. But again, go to the Swagit link right now. It's in the description box down below, right underneath us, right at the top of the description box, and it's pinned to the top of the chat. Okay? Let me just say that one more again. Okay? So let us rock and roll. I'm about to open up the phone lines. Okay? Love to hear some new voices. Okay? Real talk. Love to hear some new voices. I'm going to say that again. Here is the phone number. Okay? 314-766-4581. All right. 314-766-4581. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Just right off the bat. Hold on. Bang. Now, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Okay? Definitely let me know your thoughts on this whole thing. What do you stand on? Where do you think on this? Is this real or not? Hey, you're on the mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
A familiar voice.
Hey, what's up?
What's
up, Tyler? How you doing, man?
Good. First of all, I hope you're not too annoyed because I know you keep saying new voices, but every time I keep calling up, so I hope I'm not.
Oh, it's all good, bro. We always love hearing your voice, but I know we're gonna do this pretty quick because I'm gonna be going through a whole bunch of phone calls.
I'm not gonna be too long.
I know. I'm just letting you know. So what's on your mind, man? Speak on it.
So as far as that car, I do think that it. I do think that that is connected. I guess.
Ooh.
Is what you're asking.
So.
Well, I don't know. I think someone might have stolen it or put it somewhere, put it where we were looking at earlier. But I'm trying to figure out who that would be and if it is actually the same car. I think I'm leaning towards yes, but. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I mean the poll looks like it's pretty close, so I don't know.
Right, the poll is crazy right now. And it's not a landslide. It's definitely teetering in between. It's almost 50-50. It's kind of crazy. And I appreciate everybody continue to vote on the poll while you wait in line to call in, because of course I want to get through as many calls as I can in a very, very short amount of time. So I'm going to say this. Yeah, it could very well be. It could very well be the car, and it might not. Again, it's not like it's an odd car to find out in the streets, right? So, but at the same time, it's so crazy that it fits the description, and I think that's one of the main reasons why a lot of us are just losing our damn minds over this. Like myself, I'm going, oh my God, could this very well be the car? Like, holy cow! And could my prediction be right that they just discarded this on the side of the road somewhere?
Right. Well, I don't know. You're a very smart person, and I hope you. I'm not just saying that, but I do, and you have gotten a lot of things right about this, about past cases, and hell, I think even this case so far, I think with the information that people have been showing you, because you have a very inquisitive family or audience.
Yeah, I do.
which I love. Maybe that's why I watch this show all the time. But anyway, yeah, I do think it could be. I mean, I'm not like if we turn out to be, if I turn out to be wrong, then I obviously am gonna say, then it wasn't it.
No doubt.
It wasn't the same car. But I mean, I think I'm going off of yes, because I do think it looks similar, and I do think I just think that there's a clear chance that just the look of the car makes it seem like it'd be somebody driving it. I know that's not the most clear cut, or I don't know, the most obvious answer in the world, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, real quick, because I gotta let you go because I got a bunch of people calling like crazy right now. I mean, there's the possibilities with this are vast, right? We don't know. I mean, it could have been the monster driving the car. It could have been maybe the monster's parents driving the car. Just trying to cover the monster's ass. You just never know. But Tyler, I do appreciate you calling in.
Actually, before I go
ahead.
I downloaded the app.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. And I know some people, just really quick to answer some of you guys are saying it's charging you $5 to download. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. So you might be going through the wrong thing, or maybe you're not clicking on the link in the description box. So click on the link in the description. Yeah, it was free it was free for Tyler. So be sure to go down there and click on the link in the description box or tagged at the top of the chat right now for it to be free. It is a free app no matter what. So you might be going to the wrong Swagit app. Maybe that's strange, but click on those links that are there. Something like that. Go and do that. Okay? All right. Tyler, thank you so much.
I'm going to go. I'll let other people do the thing. Put their thoughts in. Love you, Pascal.
Love you too, man. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, you on the mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Well, hey, my name is Lewis. Nerd Report. What's up, buddy? Great show today.
Thank you, brother. How you doing? What's on your mind, man? Speak on it.
Well, I'm gonna do it real quick. All right. So I don't know what's going on with the white car. I don't know if it's the one they're looking for or what. But let's think this. You asked the question. Why they would go to the owner, and why wouldn't the owner be saying who he lent the car to? Well, what if it's a parent that lent it to their kids, since it's a young town, right? That's one possible scenario, correct? And then number two, why would they crash the car? Well, maybe they're thinking, their story's going to be that, the car got stolen. We don't know who did it. Like, they took the car on a joyride. They did these murders, and then, they crashed the car on the side. They were, just some crazy people did it. So maybe that's what their story's going to be. That's what I'm thinking.
It could very well be that. I mean, man, there's so many possibilities, bro. So many
absolutely, bro. But the crazy, and I'm gonna let you go, bro. But guys, keep calling, keep supporting. But the crazy part is that it seems like, from what we know, they don't have anyone. That's the crazy part, bro. Like, someone just walked in there, did what they did, ruined these people's lives, and just walked away. And that's very hard to believe.
You know what?
For me,
you ain't wrong with that. I mean, the fact that somebody walked in, walked out, no drops of red anywhere on the outside, from what we understand so far. All the carnage is inside these two rooms. Like, what the hell? How did this all happen, and how did they get away with it this easily? Yeah, that's the craziest part, right? So this
and no
does
cameras,
add to the
bro.
crazy. Say again.
Well, I'm gonna let you go, man, because I know there's people calling and stuff like that. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later, brother. I appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Peace. Hey, you on the mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Pascal?
Yes. Hey, you on the mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Winter Blue.
Hey, Winter Blue. How are you doing, sweetheart? Where are you calling in from, sweetheart?
I'm good. Florida.
Oh, right on, right on. Thank you so much for calling in. What's on your mind? Speak on it.
Of course, I've super chatted with you a few times tonight.
Yes, you have. Thank you.
I was talking to Mel recently, and he told me about your channel. And I immediately went and followed you on all the social media and also became a member tonight.
Thank you.
I hope that you and your chat will indulge me for a moment. I just wanted to say thank you for being so kind to all of us. I've commented on many channels and been met with rude, sarcastic responses from creators or those within their chat. And your channel is one that I just always feel safe in.
Wow.
And that just, of course, it speaks volumes about your character, especially because you always call us family. I was ready to get off of YouTube because of like the chaos and the greed, but you are one that is an example of why I should stay.
Wow. Thank you.
And most of us that subscribe do so because, we're here trying to help. We've seen time and time again that sometimes we may bring a suggestion or a theory that might help. So 2 more seconds. I'm just going to digress for one moment from this case to say that I sent you an email with regards to the passing of Twitch.
Okay.
You remind me so much of him. Not only do you look like you could be his brother, but your absolute kind, approachable demeanor is what he gave to all of us. And you do the same. You have the same welcoming energy and smile. So I won't take any more of your time, and I appreciate you hearing me out. And I just wanted to say thank you, because this time of year, sometimes it just takes a kind soul to make us all feel that, we're heard.
Well, Winter, let me say this. I appreciate you saying what you're saying. It takes a lot for someone to take the time to say something like that. And it also shows what kind of character, what kind of person you are as well. So let's not fake the funk. I mean, it takes one to know one, right?
Oh,
so,
thank you. Yes.
I appreciate you saying that. That's very, very kind. And I mean, I just got a dope family. My family's amazing. You guys, your energy, you guys make me talk. You guys make me want to be who I am right now. You know what I'm saying? And it means a lot, that's why I love doing what I do.
And you're so fun. And on so many other channels, there's so many keyboard warriors that just want to fight all of the other people in the chat. And
right.
Your place is a safe place. And so I just want you to know that, because I just want you to know that your place is a safe place. You're funny. You make me laugh. You're kind. You're kind to the families of all the cases that you cover. So I'll let you go. I know other people want to keep talking about Idaho, but I just wanted to let you know that.
I will take this kind of phone call anytime. So, Winter, thank you.
Okay. All
Stay
right.
blessed.
You bet.
All right.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.
Oh, that was sweet. That was very sweet. Give Winter some love in the chat. A whole bunch of purple heart emojis. That was very sweet. Hey, you're on the mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh my gosh, I finally got you on the phone. I'm so excited.
Hi. Who are
this
you?
This is KT. I'm KT from Oregon.
Okay, what's up, girl? What's on your mind? Thank you so much for being here.
I'm so excited. Okay. Anyway, I am from Oregon, and I've been blabbering all through the chat and stuff. A friend of mine, one of my really good friends, her husband works for the Eugene Police Department.
Ooh,
and
okay.
I was talking to her a little bit ago, and they had found it there a couple days ago. And so now what they're doing is waiting for Moscow. They really can't say it's the car or not because they have to wait for Moscow to say yay or nay. So according to her, the car is still there on 7th, and it's just there on private property. And I mean, she's an officer's wife, so she can get just as mad as any other normal person, right? So she and I are, you know, bickering back and forth. She goes, I don't know why they left that car there.
Right.
So, you know, because it could be contaminated. And that's what she was saying too. And, you know, her husband, he can't do anything about it because, you know, if they say don't do anything with it, they're not supposed to, right?
Right.
So, but anyway, now I got that out. I'm trying to calm down. I'm
glad you called in though, because this is information that no, seriously, this is information that we've been wanting to kind of hear. So they're waiting for Moscow to actually move on this piece of this is a large piece of evidence that they're waiting for. So they're just
what they're waiting for, they really can't say what they're going to do, yay or nay. It's a matter of the VIN number, something to do with the VIN number, and if they want to pursue this, which unless we're being told other things. This is, like I said from the beginning earlier, this technically, I don't really believe in coincidences. Everything's right there in front of us, I think. You know, call me dumb if it's not, you know, I'll take that accountability, but look at all the circumstances. And there's it's 8 hours from Moscow, they could hit I-84, hit I-5, and go south.
Right.
You know, and that's actually, a lot of people do that. A lot of criminals head to the coast.
Yeah,
the Oregon coast.
It is okay. One, it's been 30 days. I want to point that out. It's been well over 30 days.
Yeah.
So movement with this car could have happened a long time ago, and then they hit it somewhere, and now they try to move it somewhere else, or just wreck it and throw it on the side of the road because this monster might be cocky out here. That could be it too. But if you really think about it, they've had time to move this car. And if it meant that they moved it every 15 minutes over the course of a few weeks, so be it. They moved it every 15 minutes. They had time.
Right.
So this is very interesting, like what's going on. But I'm surprised that Moscow PD hasn't like jumped on this hard and quick. That's the one part that I'm kind of surprised about.
Right. That's what she and I were talking about too. And it's, you know, now watch it be something, a whole part of it. And this is a big piece of evidence. And if people are allowed to touch the car, there goes evidence. You know, I don't understand. I'm not a police officer. I don't work in law enforcement. So of course I don't know. I'm just like the regular public says, why aren't you doing this? But I mean, they obviously know what they're doing, but I don't know, you know, what do I know?
Right. Yeah. I mean, you know, obviously we don't know nothing. Okay. We're all a whole bunch of dumbasses in the sea right now. Okay. We're all together just floating around trying to figure this whole thing out.
Right.
But at the same time, Moscow PD obviously has, from what they're saying, has been extremely tight-lipped about information that they do have. I'm understanding that there's a lot of subpoenas that they're trying to I guess issue so that they can get more information, so on and so forth. But we don't know anything yet. And then with this car, maybe we'll find out in the next day that they've had somebody go over there, one of their representative or one of their officers over there, or their team to go over there and actually get this car. But it's insane to me for them to think that this monster hasn't left the town. That would be insane to me. I think this monster is gone, long gone. Maybe in Eugene, Oregon right now. Oh, God only knows. But we'll see what they do with this car. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a scary thing, and I mean, I had just had like a nauseating feeling when I first, because I didn't know anything about it until I saw your live go up there, and it stopped my, you know, how you can stop breathing, kind of.
Oh yeah.
Catch your breath.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just like I said, it's just I don't see how it cannot be. I mean, it can, but I guess I'm human, just like anybody else, I guess.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't want to talk too long. So.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I appreciate you calling in. And again, you're right. The possibilities are endless here, and we'll see what happens with Moscow 5-0 if they actually go over there and do something. If it's something that they feel is enough for them to go over there and take a look, you know.
Yeah.
So
Something, because this needs to come to a close. I just can't. I just wow.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for calling in, sweetheart. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, thank you. Talk to you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right. All right, guys. All right, and that is the call-in time. Okay, that is the call-in. Oh snap! I'm gonna take this last one. Hey, you on the mic with the Pascal Show? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Lisa, North Carolina.
Lisa from North Carolina. Hey, what's on your mind? Speak on it.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
I just want to tell you what a great job you're doing. And I think I'm going to piggyback on one of your callers that said, you know, it is a safe room. You have a lot of people that, you know, it's rarely that are attacking each other. Very rare, very rare. And that's rare in some of these rooms. So there's a good few of you guys. So I really appreciate everything you're doing because it helps us get through some of the anxiety of wondering, who is this killer? For many reasons, for many of us are triggered by it. But I have a question because I am looking on your, I'm looking at the feed right now, live feed.
Yeah.
And a couple of people were saying something about landlord. Can you update me on that?
Yeah, so apparently,
or do you know anything about that?
I don't. Okay, so that's the thing. I don't know anything about that. That is just, this is like I'll just say this huge speculation warning. Number one. Number two, it's just a situation where the car that has been left on the side of the road, people are wondering because they're saying the landlord is originally from Colorado. That is just basically the broad stroke of it right now. We don't know anything if it's true or not. There's also, of course, a 40-year-old son that would go and pick up rent from that house, but we don't know anything as of yet. For me, okay. I'm gonna have to look at something before we head out. But the thing is that that's one of the things that people are like looking into. Some of the speculation right now, just kind of a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then the other is so the car. How did it? I guess who found it, or how was it? How was it found?
The car was just bashed up on the side of the road, left, ditched, no license plates, no nothing. Just bashed up on the side.
Wow.
Of the road. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But be sure to check out my full.
It is bigger than.
Yes.
I mean, it could be something.
It could be something. What are the chances of finding a car that they're looking for bashed up on the side of the road? The exact make, color, and within the same year that they're looking for. Yeah. You saw what I'm saying?
There's been a roller coaster with some crazy characters, some scary ones, and at the end of the day, when we find this person, I think that everyone can feel that pain again because these are some young, beautiful adults who were killed and murdered. So, you know, I really appreciate you keeping us up to date.
Of course.
It helps a lot of us, especially me. I have 2 kids in college, so it keeps me up at night. I've been on top of this since the beginning, so I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday.
Sweetheart, thank you. I hope you do too. And I say this to everybody, all almost 2,000 souls that are watching the show right now. I hope all you guys have an amazing holidays, right? And just remember that you're here on this planet, you're breathing again that day, still today, and the rest of your life. You're still above the ground. So, embrace your time with your family, because you just never know when they're going to get going. You know what I mean? You just never know.
We don't.
All right. But
we're right here. We're promised this moment right here. So
absolutely.
Much love to everyone in the room.
Absolutely.
All right. Good night.
Good night, sweetheart. Thank you. Bye-bye. So that is the calls. Okay. That is it. I appreciate you guys calling in and everything. That ends our call in today, because I got to wrap up the show. It's getting late and I still got to be up in the morning to do more stuff and talk with you guys about more stuff. All right. But Dr. Ed, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you so much for the 5, Pascal. People are saying to look at your email. I am looking at that. And that's the thing. It appears Brian, okay, this is from Justin Rodriguez. Again, thank you, Justin, for sending this to me. I'm going to get to that email in just a minute. I got another super chat. And Dr. Ed, thank you so much for giving me the heads up, by the way. Appreciate you, man. And I appreciate all the support today. Jeff H., thank you so much for the 5. I still need to know where the original wrecked Elantra photos came from. Not convinced the photos uploaded are legit. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. But people keep on sending me, and I've already read this and talked about this earlier in the top of the show. You guys keep tweeting it to me like we didn't talk about it earlier today or earlier in this show. But I'll show it again to you guys really, really quick before we go into the Justin Rodriguez information here that he sent me. Okay. But EPD releases a statement on the crashed white Hyundai Elantra. We already talked about this same website. We already saw the article that they posted, etc. It is the same old thing. Okay. So please, if you were just hopping in and checking out the show and you are late to the party, please rewind, go to the back, to the beginning of the show, and I read this article live for you guys to see. As you can see right here, just proof positive, this is the exact same article I just read to you guys. Nothing's changed. Nothing's been updated. It is the same thing. See, this is the same one I showed you guys, just so you guys know. Okay, so I appreciate you guys sending it to me, but this is old news for now, unless they tell me something otherwise, okay? But I appreciate the heads up, okay? So let us get back into this now. Real quick, some new information. This is something about the car. Unfortunately, I can't get through all this right now, but let me see here. Ooh, yeah, I'm not showing that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to dox any people on the show, unfortunately, but I do appreciate the information. Apparently, they're saying that there's a former resident of that house. He also lived in Eugene. Apparently, this guy's name is Brian. Not sure how he does or doesn't relate to the car. It could be nothing. It could be something. However, I found something new. The owner of the owner of 1122 King Road, the house, I mean, this is from what I'm getting in this email, is saying that they live in Colorado. LLC owned by the owner of 1122 King is allegedly the same LLC that owns the car? What? This could be it, Pascal. We're on to something here. I appreciate you, Justin. Damn. Hold on, guys. I'm reading this to you guys from what? Okay, I'm done. I'm done doing the what? Okay. Real quick. Oh my word. Let me look at this really, really quick. Okay. Owner is okay. And this is allegedly let me show you guys this really, really quick. Dang. Now, this is when Justin, you got to send this to me now. Like right when I'm trying to wrap up the damn show. Damn, Justin. Oh. Anyway, real quick. And I'm kidding, okay? The plot is thickening and is getting thicker than a snicker. There's one thing I can't show you guys on here. Let me make sure this one's okay. I'm going to show you guys that one, but I'm not going to dox anyone. I repeat, I am not doxing anyone, okay? Damn it, Justin. Are you still in the chat, man? Damn. All right, let me get these up really, really quick. This is going to be quick, y'all. Okay, so let me make sure that this is Gucci because I don't want to dox anyone. Okay? Not doing that today. Okay? Not today, Satan. All right? So let me pull these up, make sure these are all lined up and proper. Now, the problem is some of these screenshots are very blurry, and maybe good. It's a good thing because of I don't want to dox anybody. Okay. And I'm going to have to show this again tomorrow morning. There's one piece here. Like I said, this piece is very... Oh, wow. You are not kidding. If this is true, man, I can't show you this. But it does show... What? What? Wow. Well, whoever it is, whoever this person is, okay, who has the LLC that owning the house is very much from Colorado. Oh, my word. Okay, so I can't show you guys that. I'm going to have to do some, redacting. Okay. And I know that's ridiculous, but I gotta do that. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So let me show you guys this. Wow. This is insane. Damn it, Justin. Damn. Right now. And I was all about to be out. Let's take a look at this. So this is from a chat. Says, doesn't the owner of 1122 King live in Colorado? Says, I haven't heard, but I'm checking now. And you guys are crazy. So you guys did the background check, loading right now, but I'm pretty sure it's owned by an LLC in Colorado. But again, we don't know anything yet, but we're just we're connecting the dots. Let me just say that again. We're connecting the dot. That doesn't automatically mean that there's these are evildoers. We're just connecting the dots right now. Okay. I just Google searched the address and it gave me several names associated with the house and Colorado. That's numero uno. Okay. Let me get the next screenshot. Damn it, Justin. This needs to be I need to have that as a t-shirt. Damn it, Justin. All right. So same place, same discussion from my understanding. Okay. Like I said, I'm just getting this right off the bat. Okay. Says the owner, the house shows it's owned by an LLC. Yeah, which isn't uncommon. It looks like the same person / group owns or owned. No more calling, guys. Where am I? Groups owns or owned a bunch of houses on the same road. Now, the screenshot here, as you can see here, is extremely... like it's blurry, so I can't see that. So if anybody has this as a cleaner spot, or a cleaner shot of this, please holla at your boy. Okay. Let me know. Okay. Because we all want to know what's going on. Isn't the 1118 King the apartments? It says, I don't think so. I think it's a rental neighborhood with God knows what. I don't know the rest of this conversation. Okay. Again, this is very interesting information, finding out that and I'm going to say it again, the owner of 1122 King allegedly owns an LLC, and the owner of that LLC owns this house, is allegedly from Colorado. Now, the car that was found on the side of the road allegedly was bought in Colorado. That could possibly be a connection, or that might not be a connection. But again, I will pull up this one more time for all of us to see in the nosebleed seats again, because you know for a fact y'all nosebleed seaters are watching right now. Okay, and do me a favor, hit that like button down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated, okay? This could be a very big piece that we just figured out. Maybe, maybe not. I'm hoping maybe, but we could be wrong, okay? Again, please sleuth responsibly. sleuth carefully. Don't all of a sudden just go after just anybody. Okay? Okay? Hold on one second. Now, the one thing I want to point out again is that this is the car. The car allegedly was bought in Colorado. This could literally be a connection, or this may not be a connection. I don't know. But it's okay. So I'm seeing another comment, or I saw this in another comment saying it's coming up with the name Dan. That's all I'm going to say. Dan, based out of Colorado. He's a realtor whose website says he is personally invested in student rental property in Colorado and in Idaho. Again, this person's name is Dan. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything more than that because I don't need no smoke. But allegedly, this particular realtor has an LLC that owns the house. This LLC was created in Colorado. Now, if this car right here is the car connected to all of this, could be the thing that connects this whole thing together. These plates on this car allegedly, or this car was bought in Colorado with Colorado plates. And now this car has randomly been found in Eugene, Oregon. Put that together, y'all. Again, I have to say, we don't know what's true. We don't know what's not true. We just have this information right now. And what's wild is mother loving Justin had to come in at the last minute and tell me this ish now. Thank you so much, Justin. Appreciate it at the last damn. I'm just playing, but I appreciate the information. I really do appreciate it. Damn. Again, I'll say this, okay? Appears that there was somebody who was a former resident, okay, of 1122 King. I guess his name was Brian. I'll just say that. Okay. He also lived in Eugene. And he, of course, he said he doesn't know if that's relevant or if that relates to the car. But then there's something else that he found. The owner of 1122 King lives in Colorado. The LLC owned by the owner of 1122 King is allegedly the same LLC that owns the car. And if that is the car, again, if this is the car, then Bob's your uncle. Just saying. I said Bob's your uncle. Yes, I did. Don't know why that phrase even exists, but hey, Bob's your uncle. Let me say this too. Mind you, let me just say this really quick before everyone gets all excited or somebody starts going after LLCs and stuff. Okay? Yeah, I said Bob's uncle. Bob's your uncle. Now, if this is absolutely 110% true, the only thing we can do right now is sit and wait. We just had a phone call. I think it was KT or KC, if I'm correct. She called in, said she had a friend whose husband is in the Eugene Police Department. They're waiting for Moscow PD to get off their asses and get over there and decide whether or not this car is relevant. If this car is the car. So that all depends. Okay? That all depends on what law enforcement from Moscow says. Okay? Period. If they sit there and go, this is not the car, then we done. We're back to zero. But I really hope it's not. I really feel like this is something, because it's so random that you find this car, this make, this year, the color, etc., just discarded randomly, ditched on the side of the road. It is too much of a coinky dink. But if the owner, like, that's wild. So if I'm correct, the owner of this very car. See, that's the thing. My mind is blown. Hold up. I'm still my mind is still wrapping around this. Hold on. What in the hell? So this could possibly allegedly be the owner of this car. And now it's out in Eugene, Oregon. Down the trail. I try to be funny. But I'm honestly just processing all of this ish with my own 2 brain cells that I have left at this time of night. Okay? And 5 to 1 just said, yep, the LLC is 100% registered in both Idaho and Colorado. He just checked. Where did it go? I just checked. Ambi Star, I hope that with this one, they better have their resources. They better kick rocks with the quickness. Caesar Hope says, I think you're getting played with some bunk info from Justin. Maybe. Maybe I am. And maybe I'm not. Remember, these are all screenshots I'm getting, etc. Yeah, they could be messed with and all that too, and they may not be, right? And that's why I didn't say anything as far as doxing, etc. But at the same time, if there is a connection, man, that's wild. That's all I'm going to say. If that is true. Again, I'm going to say allegedly as well. I'm going to say allegedly. But again, that could be huge, and that could be a whole big old nothing burger again. Okay? But it all depends on what 5-0 decides to do. If they go over there and they realize that it's nothing, then we're back at ground zero. But if they go over there and they go, yep, that is the car that we're looking for, then hey, we're on to something. Okay? We're definitely on to something. Okay? But I do believe the information that I received in this email is true, because it's part of the conversation that's being said in the group chat on Facebook right now as we speak. It's pretty wild. Okay? All right. So anyway, guys, we're going to be wrapping up the show. I appreciate all y'all. Seriously, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that. If you're first time checking out this show, we talk about all kinds of stuff. We'll be back on tomorrow morning to talk about more of this wild story, more of this case as well. So definitely hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button as well. It'd be really appreciated. But before we head all the way out and all that, I know a bunch of you guys want to know what the final verdict is on this vote. And it's really close. We had over 1,700, almost 1,800 votes on the poll that was tagged to the top of the chat. And right now, it's sitting at, I said, do you think this is the Elantra that they're looking for? 54% of y'all said, hell yeah. I hope we're right. And if we are, for a fact, I'm going to be on here being like, yeah, we were right, baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be dancing. I'll be dancing. chair dancing. It'll be all shoulders. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be a dance nonetheless. Okay? So, man, we'll see what happens here, but that's crazy. Okay? Man, so much going on. Again, I want to say thank you to every single last one of y'all for being here, chopping it up with me, hearing my crazy ass talk about this case. We are going to be talking more about this tomorrow for sure. So be on the lookout for that as well. We got some giveaways going on at the end of this week as well, because it is that time of year, and I want to give some things to you guys. So we got some giveaways going on at the near the end of this week. So be on the lookout for that as well. We got some really great stuff going on here. Do not forget, by all means, to go over and download Swagit app right now. Please go and hit that download button link, or that download link in the chat right now, or it is in the description box down below at the very top. It's right underneath the title right now. Just click on that link, go and download Swagit. All right. Follow me, comment on some of my videos, and you're instantly entered to win $100. You get a chance to win 100 smackers. Okay. So go over to Swagit, download, follow me, comment, consume some of my videos, and possibly win $100. It's kind of a nice deal. Okay. Kind of one hell of a deal. Okay. And I'll make sure that it's also pinned at the top of the comments after this show is all done and over with. Okay. So anyway, guys, I appreciate all the phone calls. I appreciate all the conversation, all the super chats. Thank you so very much. To my mods, you guys are incredible. Keep doing you. Keep being amazing. Because, these sex bots be out here. Okay. And anyway, I got to get going. I appreciate all y'all. Don't forget, again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll be talking to you guys very, very soon. Have a great night, sweet dreams. And for those of y'all who are watching on the other side of the pond, well, happy morning to you. Okay. Good morning to you. Or something like that. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll talk to you guys soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.